you take us back and help us to visualize, for those of us who are not publishers at that time, what a preaching work used to be like then?
Well, one of my favorite forms of witnessing in the late 70s was preaching on the Thursday mornings before the district convention. We would go into the neighborhoods and preach and walk the grounds of the assembly hall, and some friends even had placards.
Very good. Anything else that you can remember that perhaps was the, yes?
I just remember as a youth being excited about the field service and even being motivated because we would get 15 cents per magazine. And I was thrilled to place one magazine, but sometimes I was fortunate to place two, which was rare because it seems like 15 cents at that time was hard to come by. And then also living in the city allowed us to be able to witness to people outdoors. They would give talks in the talks in the park. So after the talks, we would talk to people and answer their questions. And then I also remember that on Sunday mornings, Brother J.R. Brown had a radio station show where he would give talks and then take questions from a panel. We remember that, and when we had guests over, they'd ask questions about their family. And then I also remember another form of witnessing that was probably not the most advantageous, but I would see older people put their foot in the door of people who was trying to close the door on them. But interesting enough, sometimes they kept the door open, they listened, and I've even seen people start to study.
I was waiting to hear that because it was such a good experience that, you know, for those who did not participate in such things, we can at least hear it from those of you who have been doing that. Now let's give our attention now to Sister Partlow. And the same question, Sister Partlow, how long have you been a Kingdom publisher?
Well, I was baptized on a very easy date to remember, 5, 6, 7, 8. May the 6th of 1978, so it's been 36 years. It was at Crownsville, the original Crownsville, and my first congregation was North Arlington.
Very good. So could you tell us again how it used to be like back in the day when you started?
Well, one of the things that I remember, I'm very pleased that now we have a Persian/Farsi group with us, because back when I started, there were no Farsi groups or congregations, there were no Arabic-speaking congregations. And so when I would encounter Muslims in the preaching work, they were very kind and hospitable, but they were very afraid. They would have me come in and sit down, and we'd talk, but they said that if it got back to their home that they were interested in the Bible, that someone would either come over here to kill them or kill their family back home. So that's why I'm so glad to see that Jehovah did something to make it possible so that people who are of the Muslim faith can hear the truth.
Thank you very much, both Sisters Robinson and Sister Partlow, for sharing your experiences with us.